From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Jets. On the Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll have the speedy Tyrod Taylor calling the shots, the former Virginia Tech Hokie.
One of the classiest quarterbacks in the NFL, and always in a difficult position because he has the skills to be a starter, but there's usually a youngster behind him that they're grooming and they want on the field. But when given an opportunity to be the guy, he's led teams to the playoffs, and he's also gone to the Pro Bowl. A great combination of arm and legs, not to mention a brilliant mind.
Play action, it's Taylor. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. David Onyemata busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. The Falcons send Jamal Agnew deep to return. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And that is incomplete here. When you talk about this Jets defense, well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing, Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
A gain of 12.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 14 carries, 101 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
To throw, Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost gets the football. And the Jets have recovered. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
Now it's Taylor.
At the 38-yard line.
And able to find Allen Lazard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Excellent effort defensively. Tackle for loss goes to Leonard Floyd. The Jets had a woeful 2-9 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to pay.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jalen Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. To throw is Cousins. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Cousins. Now he's going to step up and run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons, first down.
Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to Mooney. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jets, 36.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins from the gun on third. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Falcons.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that one's going to come up short. Low throw. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
A 37-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Taylor to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
16 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Now it's Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Taylor will throw. Five yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Adonai Mitchell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 10-3. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This now a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And here's Bradley Pinion now. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Williams to return. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 all to return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
David Onyemata there on the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Atlanta regains possession of the football. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here's Cousins. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. A good pickup there, 22.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And the Falcons are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal.
Robinson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. Here's a screen for Robinson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And now we've got a third and goal situation.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action now. Taylor. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
At the 45-yard line.
Taylor running the option left. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. John Mechie, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
On for the extra point is Folk. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
It's a loss of a yard.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action now. Cousins. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
On the play. And the Falcons, first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Oh, what a juke into space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And he bangs it through and makes it a 17-13 ball game.
Jets 17.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A give running right is Hall. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Hall again. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Get a short.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Zach Harrison busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd down and 13. Now Taylor to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons' offense at the line. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
26-yard line. A 6-yard.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now motion left with Mooney. To throw, Cousins. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is fielded at the 27. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. To throw is Taylor. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense.
Our trip around the NFL.
Anyway.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Taylor. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. David Onyemata able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Taylor. And he'll find Hall. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Here's Taylor. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Taylor will throw again. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
Taylor's pass
Here is third down and 4.
Johnson. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Taylor. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he is going to have a Jets first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Taylor will throw. It's caught. Mitchell. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll give to Hall. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First down. 1st and 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Paul want to give up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Davis is going backwards here. Well, they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to stretch out their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Into space at the 45 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
To throw is Cousins. And this will be caught by Mooney. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
That's another Falcons.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounces. 8 ounces is good.
All right, just check it.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Robinson up the middle. And he lost the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. Cousins. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Jets offense and Tyrod Taylor set to take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Taylor. And this complete to Mitchell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Taylor. Looking deep here for Mechie. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. John Mechie. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Folk. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Falcons 21.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They begin the drive with Robinson. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Now Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. It's Cousins on the sneak. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cousins to throw it this time. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
On the throwaway.
Second and 10.
Thomas on the coverage.
Cousins to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
4 yards. Complete to Kyle Pitts.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's second and 10.
On the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 33.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Checks this one down to Robinson.
Cousins pass.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Third and 2.
Off the play fake, Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 15.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Now Taylor to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on second and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
They go play action now. Taylor. He finds his man. Complete. That's Mitchell. The Jets on third down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is third and 8. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. What a big fourth quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Cousins on the keeper. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and goal.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Cousins. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal.
It's Cousins on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the 4th quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up. Had that lead, they were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. And Lazard's got it again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Straight
ahead is Hall. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off the play fake, here's Taylor. That's complete to Lazard.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Taylor. Johnson's got it complete.
Taylor's pass.
2nd and 11.
Johnson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
Here's Taylor. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 1st down, New York.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Here's Taylor to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32.
Now it's Taylor. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a 1st down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play fake. Cousins. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Cousins. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So the Jets now down by 4, 1:53 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Taylor. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Taylor will slide to a halt with a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
Here's Taylor. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's a gain of 30.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10. Taylor to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Second and 6 coming up. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They'll come up now on second down. Now it's Taylor. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing now is Taylor. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Cousins just going to take this one down to a knee and end it. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Atlanta, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.